like to say is, how about them Cowboys?
What is good? What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another one. I'm your host, Lou. Welcome to Lou's Takes, man. If you're new here, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the content. Fellas, how y'all doing?
Good, except I don't see me live.
Yeah, I was just noticed that. Let me see. What's going on?
You live?
I'm live. We are live. Let me see. Let me try to refresh something. Let me come back in.
Yeah, so what's up, man?
What's good, my dog?
Man, good to hear from you, see you, all that good stuff, bro. Yeah, man, we need some of that.
Yeah. Okay, I'm seeing more now.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me just do it that way.
Yeah, it ain't popped up yet.
I'll turn. Let's do it that way. Let's do it. I'll do it, the old-fashioned way. I'll do it from my end. And then, so like, you should be checking in a few minutes.
Okay.
Which, the YouTube.
I don't
Yeah.
see it.
You all good? Are you on amp or no?
I don't see it. It's on my end.
Okay, let me.
Okay, I got the notification, boss.
Okay,
So we don't put the intro, man, the technical. So
it's all
Back-
good.
yeah, we back to business. And obviously we need to first make sure it's on the cameras, man.
Yes.
I'm ready, man.
All right. Oh my God. All right. Let's get into it now. Now we're cooking. You know what I'm saying? Redo it. Welcome back, everyone. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing on this beautiful Friday? You know what I'm saying? TGIF indeed, man. Fellas, how y'all doing? We got a lot to talk about today.
Good. No, real good, man. Loving the fact that they brought in Tyson as a 30 visit. Can't wait to talk about that. Excited about that. It's because obviously the topic of the show is now BPA at all costs. That to me, that gotta be the what we gotta do at 12 and should be pushing for at 12.
Indeed, because how you feeling, Amp? I mean, it's wait, we ain't seen you in a while, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, just first off, I'm glad to be back, dog. I'm glad to be able to be doing what I enjoy, what I love, with the fan base that I love. I miss y'all. I've been seeing y'all in the chat. Those who've been checking on me, I definitely appreciate it. My dog's been holding me down. They've been doing a hellified job. I've told them that personally offline. I'm telling them again online. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all keeping the nation moving forward, bro. To me, y'all have done a masterful job this off season, but it's always still work to be done. And something struck me down in my shanana this morning, having a conversation with a fellow Cowboy, and I said, you know what? We got some work to do. So go ahead and hit it, Lou, bro.
Yes, we're going to be talking about BPA today. We're going to hit a couple of it. As you know, Tyson's in the photo, Sadiq for everybody fan favorite. But we need to talk about something that happened this week that I want to hit on and everything like that. Ooh, I forgot. Since I refreshed, everything I did pretty much went away. It's all good. That's the beautiful thing about it. We can always build a plane while we in.
I reordered.
You know what I'm saying? It's already. Let's see. Hey, so yeah, we're gonna just cover for room real quick as I add the stuff back in.
So, boss, you want to pick that conversation up we started with this morning?
Man, we talked about a lot this morning, bro. So depends on who quarterback.
Don, this is your social media clip for the day.
My bad. I had to edit that. My bad. Go ahead.
No, so that's why I was saying who depend on who quarterback, and I'm gonna catch it.
Nah,
so whatever y'all start off with, I'm ready to talk about it.
If he got that clip ready though, we'll roll with it and come back to it.
He quarterback. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, write that down. Don't forget what y'all finna get me. So, but we need to lead off with this for real.
John, this is your social media clip for the day right here, because this has really gotten me pissed off, and I don't know if I can say that, but I've already said it. But this has really gotten me worked up. This is really gotten me worked up, because here's what's got me worked up. Because, and this is not just Kelvin Falk. And then you went on and you told me about all the players who've come out of the woodworks and said just how important Christian Parker was to their development. And then you all came out and you spoke about just how great BT Jordan is developing players. And you gave me schemes and numbers and players and rounds and all of this. And then we get to the 2026 draft. And players and names are starting to be floated around a little bit. And all of a sudden now, this player, that player, and this is not Falk-centric. It's whoever the hell you want to put in that place. And my gripe to a lot of you are, make up your damn mind. Make up your mind. Either you believe that Christian Parker and company can coach and develop, or you don't. Either you believe that they can take first-round talent and turn them into players, or you don't. Because you can't have the same damn hope and aspirations and joy about the man being hired in in January and February. Then once we get to April, it's come time to draft, you're saying, not a fit, can't play with us.
Can you
not
pause?
a guy.
You gotta pause that. Definitely gotta pause that and say this. You actually can. Both things can be true, actually. Can we just talk about that real quick? You can believe in Christian Parker and not believe in some of these players that'll be put under Christian Parker. Like, and the main reason that we gotta say that is because, I looked at draft history and I found this out 6 years ago, that 40% of first round draft picks are outright busts. And we've done that exercise ourselves, where we looked into the past, right? And we looked at the whole draft. We can do that from any draft. And they were saying that guy was certain, he wasn't. They were saying this person was certain, and they flamed out. Now everybody already starting to question who was one of the highest players last year, who went to the Jags, right? Moved up and got all them picks, and now it's looking like you're indecisive on how to use them, right? Hunter. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So now you can love Christian Parker, but critique some of the players that's been talked about to Dallas. Because he said not just Falk, but anybody that you want to put there. Well, let me first start by putting Falk. When it comes to Falk is somebody that has an incredible motor, incredible size. Most people, even before he didn't do as good in terms of his production his last year, was expecting him to be one of those ones, right? At the same time, when I look at Falk, I have to say, just keeping it all the way 100, that I don't expect him to have year one impact. I don't at all. And it's not just even because of Falk. It's because of the history of edges with any team, not just Parker. So that part I want to kind of dissect. And I do want to say this. I think Jesse is not talking about just content creators. Like, I read the tweet and it said that he had a message for content creators. That's not what he actually said. He said, all of y'all. So anybody that was, to me, pushing for, Christian Parker was, we believe in him and we moving different. But then I got a gripe with these players. Anybody that has that frame of mind, it sounds like he's talking to. I'm not hearing yet content creators.
Go ahead.
It don't sit right with me. I can kill this with one argument from one Hall of Fame head coach, and that is the former head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, when he mentioned the fact that we need more goddamn groceries.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say with Jimmy, say give me Jimmy's and Joe's over X's and O's.
Yeah,
he was marinating in there too, but
Okay.
I'm the cook, I'm the chef. I like to deal with the food, so I went with the groceries. But either one will suffice.
Yeah.
Christian Parker, the same Christian Parker that you saying that we bigged up, like you said last night, boss. Let's help him make his own words great.
Mm-hmm.
He said great coaches. He said great
Great
players
players make
make
great
great
coaches.
coaches.
Right.
It's that simple. I ain't really mad at Jesse, but I think Jesse's might need to get his eyes and hearing checked a little bit. But you know, I ain't gonna beat him up too much. But the players,
So hold on. So you saying basically he didn't quote Parker? That's what you're saying, like the part that he need to hear, because he probably didn't hear it. He probably didn't. Did you got that clip?
that's the part he needs to hear.
Let's play it.
The players.
Let's play it. I mean, because he probably didn't know. And then Henry said, "Let him in."
Oh yeah, I sent him the link. Tell him check his phone. I sent him the link. Hold on. Hope y'all can hear this.
Oh, here we go! Here we go!
I like this better, I think.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
You definitely have a mentality as a player. I think, great players make great coaches. I mean, I think, great players make great coaches. I mean, I think, great players make great coaches. I think that whenever you form a defensive structure, it's about the players that you have. You definitely have a mentality as a play caller. Defensive structure is about the players that you have. A defensive structure is about the players that you have. You definitely have a mentality as a play caller, but I think that it's still going to be designed around the players that you have.
I mean, that's to me why you got to be involved with both sides. You can believe in Christian Parker, but you still should be active in the players that he get. It's another reason why we should be active on the players that we get, like using our voices, because we also know that we have a meddling front office.
1,000%.
See, that's the other side. So the other side is you can believe in Christian Parker, but then have Dallas in front office meddling. So therefore, you still should be active. So, how many years of Brian Schottenheimer history did you actually show, Lou?
Talking about the regression?
Him and his dad.
Oh, 30 years.
37 years.
Yeah.
You showed 37 years of history of
30 fucking years.
Of him having a particular style of backs, right?
Yep.
What happened in the draft last year with Blue? Did Shotty make that pick or did Will McClay make that pick?
Will McClay.
Okay. Now, did Blue fit the history of Schottenheimer?
Nope.
But who still had to work with that?
Shoddy.
So you can believe in Shotty, but if front office went into the grocers, like you said, Amp,
Yep.
that affects my coach.
It does.
What it sounds like to me is and before I even get into that, salute Henny, man. Good to see you, my dog. What it sounds like is Jesse Holly, man. What's good? It sounds to me like Jesse Holly is tapping into his Tupacism. And he's saying mama need to make miracles every Thanksgiving. That's what it sounds like.
Ooh.
Sounds like. And my thing is, dog, we've depended upon miracles every season. That's why we keep ending up in the same predicament that we have. Jimmy got here and it took him what, 2-3 years? He literally had to flip the roster. He had his core guys who he knew he wanted to keep on board, but he needed to get the right players in here to fit the scheme, to fit the system, to fit the identity, to do all of that so that we could become a championship caliber team. That's the difference.
Yeah.
I agree. The one thing I don't like with him is he's overgeneralizing and saying like, any player in this draft and saying it in this draft.
He said in the first.
In the first, like we could
was
just
like
take
just because you gave him a first,
right?
Trust it.
Like saying that in this draft is kind of wild. You know what I'm saying? And even look, I'm gonna tell you right there. I'll go even further. Even if Christian Parker said that, it's my team. My team is on a more accelerated timeline. I don't have time for you to develop Keldrick Fall. Respectfully, I'm trying to win a Super Bowl.
Right.
That means we can still be developing, but I don't need to be teaching somebody how to play football ground one and trying to compete with a Shanahan and a McVay.
Right.
I don't.
No.
So if I prefer Max Crosby's, then that's what I do. Because at the end of the day, that's what other teams did. Hey, Jesse Holly. You may not be coming from, but I'm just saying, when Mike Vrabel, I understand, veteran coach, but when he took over for the Patriots, did they fill the team with rookies and said, Vrabel, coach them up? Or did he go get veterans and said, Vrabel, coach them up?
He went and got vets.
He got vets. And
And so what you saying, just let me be clear with you. What you saying is like, because what I heard Jesse say, to be very consistent to what he's saying is, his problem is hyping Parker, and hyping BT Jordan, but at the same time, when it's time to pick these guys in the first, then doubting him. Mm. To me, that's what he's saying, which is almost outside of the free agents. You see what I'm saying? It's not like he's saying don't look at the free agents, but he basically saying to me that if you saying you trust Parker, then just trust the process. And I'm saying, because front office is involved, I don't trust the process. If we was a team that really took our hands off, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And didn't have multiple cooks, I would relate with what he said. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I will relate with it, but because it's like, yeah, that is kind of contradiction to say you trust him. And I would also say this: he wasn't talking to everybody. Nah. He was talking to them people, to me, that overselling it. You feel what I'm saying? So if you one of them, and I got you, Hen, I hate to see Hen sitting back. My boys talk too good to sit back.
You're Gucci.
I get nervous when you quiet for more than 2 minutes. But
hey, I'm over here getting my pages and stuff set up. Y'all was good.
Okay.
He marinating.
But like, if you was one of those oversellers, which we know in the space, those oversellers, because see, I never heard you say, Lou, that you fully trust Parker. Nope. I've never said that I got full-fledged faith in him. I talked about that. I love what I'm seeing so far. I love the staff that's put together. But I've always said I've never forgotten that he's brand new at this job.
Oh yeah.
Guess what, boss? Y'all made a hellified point last night when you were talking about, we get this first round edge to come in here. And when he doesn't get them 10 sacks,
they gonna kill him.
I believe they're gonna kill him, right? Hellified point, but guess what? You're putting all your eggs into this Christian Parker basket, right? Let me go ahead and say this. I'm not afraid to say it. First of all, he's a first-year defensive coordinator.
First time.
Last time I checked, according to the visual, he's also a black man, okay?
Short leashes.
Put all our eggs in his basket, and in Texas, right? If the defense is not what the fan base has in mind, what they see, what they envision,
get a rope.
Guess what? He gonna be laying right next to that edge, that round edge. It's gonna be a double funeral. Two caskets sitting up there in front of the church because they gonna kill him too.
It's right.
Ooh. Damn. Yeah, man. I'll just say this. So, and I didn't hear all of what Jesse said, but I will say this in terms of talking about the general practice of drafting the best player. Go ahead, run it. Then I'll say what I'm gonna say.
See, that boy Ferris. That's why I like him. Say I need to hear the clip. That's my dog.
Yeah. That we want on our football team. Well, what is it? It's either you believe in BT Jordan and his ability to now take players and turn them into pass rushers and turn them into whoever it is, or you don't. You can't talk out of both sides of your mouth. Some of you already need to shut the hell up. That's a whole other horse of a different color. That's a whole other story. But which one is it going to be? Don't tell me one day about how great Christian Parker is going to be for this team and then say, well, this player is not going to work here. Well, what do you have Christian Parker here for? Is he the next coming or he isn't? Is he going to be able to evaluate talent, tell me how talent works, put the talent in the right place, develop in that right place, and turn him into a damn player, or he is not? I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. And I'm not saying that you can't pick who you want to pick in the draft. That's your choice. I give it to you. As I say, let them. You got it. But I need you to make a decision. What are we going to do here? If it's a first-round player, I'm not asking you to turn water into wine. I'm not asking Christian Parker to be Jesus. I'm not saying take a 7th-round pick and turn him into a Pro Bowler. No, I'm saying it's a first-round pick. This is a dude who comes in with the mental level amount of talent.
Time out.
Yeah, for real.
Yep.
That point.
Yep.
All right.
That point, like,
Well, hold on. I can go from here. Yeah. I can go from here.
Hey, we gonna listen to the rest too, bro.
I promise we'll let it listen to the rest. But listen,
my dog.
Man. And this is the thing that I want everybody to understand. Not all first round picks are created equal. Let's start with that. Just because you're taking somebody within the first round does not mean they are really a first round player. What most people leave out in these conversations about first round picks is most teams do not have 32 players with first round grade. That number is like a third of that. It's usually like 11, 13, 15, 16, somewhere in that range. It don't really be, 32 true first round grades. It just so happened there's 32 draft picks, so 32 people have to go in the first round, numerically. So we can't sit here and act like we didn't live through the Maji Smith era. We drafted Maji Smith, who a lot of people had a second round grade on or lesser, and we drafted him in the first round and had all these lofty expectations on him for. Right? We can't sit here and act like there's not a difference in between a draft prospect like let's say like Deshaun Watson as a quarterback prospect. There was a huge difference in him as a prospect than fucking Mendoza, right? You can't sit here and act like Patrick Mahomes with the same kind of quarterback prospect as Johnny Manziel. Yeah, like
he came out with Mitch.
Yeah, and they messed that entire draft up. that boy Mitch Trubisky. But that's neither here nor there. But point being, man, there's levels to this shit, even within the first round. So I think it's disingenuous just to sit here and act like just because they get drafted in the first round, we should be happy.
And just trust it.
Because that's still asking him to turn water into wine right there.
With some prospect.
You are asking him to be Jesus. If you draft somebody like Keldrick Falk, who has never been productive as a pass rusher, and the track record of drafting players like that says they're not going to develop to pass rushers, you're asking him to do some shit that don't happen. And that still is asking him to turn water into wine. Whether he was a first round pick or not, that would be a bad choice at 12 or 20 if we're being realistic.
I say the
like
same.
Everybody keeps sitting here, and I always say it every time I get up here and we talk about the Keldrick Falk. The comparison that people use is the Neil Hunter. They didn't use a first round pick on the Neil Hunter. He was a third round pick. He was exactly what he was supposed to be, a fucking project, and that project paid out. You don't spend first round premium picks on fucking projects. You put that on premier blue chip prospects. You want people to come in and have some level of impact. They may not be the finished product, but damn it, Myles Garrett, even though he only had 7 sacks his rookie year, you could see it. He came in gangster. Even with only the 7 sacks, he was gangster, right? I cannot expect that kind of shit from somebody like Keldrick Falk. I really can't expect it from Cassius Howe. I can't expect it from T.J. Parker. There's a lot of motherfuckers I can't expect the shit from. It just Keldrick Falk is the name floating around right now that we got to say hell no to publicly.
Yeah, fuck no. Fuck no.
Yeah, fuck no. So this is the thing, man. Like you can't
ask the word. We saying fuck his name and no.
Yeah, I know you ain't. I'm saying fuck no. I'm saying fuck no just straight out. I'm not even gonna be cute with it. We ain't finna play no games. Like this shit too important, man. Me and my quarterback the same age, man. My knees hurt when I get up in the morning. This shit ain't gonna last long, nigga. So we're gonna make this work. Fuck no. So yeah, man. So listen.
No, both of them.
Yeah, and this is the thing and listen, I can trust a coach and not trust the player they bring in. Motherfucker, Bill Belichick is the GOAT. He was 4-8 last year. He was 4-8 because he don't have the fucking talent to compete over there. The players matter. Like you could have Jesus, unless Jesus is gonna give all them people powers like the Monstars did in the Space Jam movie. I don't know what the hell you want the boys to do. He just can't make them niggas good.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
And let me tell you where if Jesse was more specific, he would be right. So like if he said, man, because it is those people that's annoying, right? Where let's say if we got Delane, right, and it was people complaining, then I'm like Jesse, like dog.
Yeah, like it was a good player.
Yeah, with first round corners. Oh yeah, I'm like Jesse. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, y'all tripping, bro. Come on now. Like
I want the good coach to get the good prospect.
Right.
Now, the names that you shouldn't be upset about if they draft, it's gonna be the Caleb Downs.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, like you said, Mansour Delane.
Yeah.
It's gonna be guys like that. You know, and even with that, like if you talk about skill wise, I understand that the medicals might be a little shaky, but if you talk about skill wise, if they trust the medicals, like you shouldn't feel bad about Jamal McCoy. That they done spent this entire time talking about not drafting injured people. If he ends up in Dallas, they have no concerns about the injury. And I'll say the same thing about Jordan Tyson. Like I've been,
they couldn't resist cheap. It could be that too.
It could be that too, but you know, I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt in this one here, just because of
he
TJ
dope enough
Parker.
to give them that. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be hope.
That's what
And they likely brought him into the 30 visit according to Brian Broaddus to do a fighter
to
check.
take a look.
So
they never quote CP, great players make great coaches. Exactly. Like we're not sitting here saying don't, you know, I'm just sitting here saying there are certain players that you don't need to feel good about, regardless of, you know, if they end up Dallas Cowboys or not. If you hated the motherfucker before they wore the star, keep the hate up. That's all I'm saying. You hate this motherfucker right now. You only gonna care about him and love him when he get a Dallas Cowboys star. You know what I mean? Don't change your opinion on the prospect just because he a Cowboy now.
What I didn't like is also on a tweet, it made it sound like he was talking to content creators, like
creators only, like you know,
like not it's like,
I mean,
it's like it painted like we getting checked. You know what I'm saying? Like he got a word to check y'all, your flip flopping ass content creators. Now, if the shoe fit, if the shoe fit, they deserve that slap. You feel me?
Yeah.
If the shoe fit, if you've been overselling it, right, which some people do, okay, yeah, that slap fit perfectly on your face, all four fingers and thumb. I hope the whole print on your face.
He said the thumb.
Yeah, I hope the whole print. I hope that like, yeah, you know what I mean? Because like I fuck with Jesse. Like Jesse ain't never did no whole shit to me. Never. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I was coming up in the space, he would come on. You know, I could call Jesse right now, likely, and be like, Jesse, I need to do a show with you. If he missed the message, man, my bad, boss. You know what I'm saying? So as far as with me, he ain't never been on the whole shit. But it sounded like to me that he heard a particular content creator or something that kind of rubbed him wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like overselling it type shit. You know what I mean? But when you come out and you shoot like in the air like that or a shotgun,
bullets fall down, man. That's why they tell you not to shoot in the air on New Year's, man.
Yeah, you shooting in the air.
That's gravity, man. What comes up must go down. You be done hit a child, a dog.
I would rather him just call the person out directly. Like just call him out. Like shit, I done called out people directly, like by name.
But going back to it, like, you know, and what he was saying, this is the one thing with him. This is not with him. What he said, and let's see if you can attest to this. Like all the bad players for Christian Parker, right now we're trying to contend. Experimentation should not be in the building at any sorts.
Right.
We shouldn't. First round. But if you have questions about if you can play the position, experimenting.
Right.
We don't have time. If you are a so-so linebacker, no, we're drafting a linebacker. Period. If you got a mold in, no, we need you. If you sometimes a corner, no. We are trying to fill in and we're trying to build a foundation. We can't have no sturdy bricks. No unsturdy brick. No, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Before we get this going. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I that's where I resonate. You feel me? How you feel about that, Amp?
Man, I just what I want to know is, did any wide receiver coach make Jesse Holley better than his 7 receptions and 169 yards? No. So why the hell you want somebody else to do something that nobody could do with you? That's what I'm trying to get at. Like it seems a little backwards to me. Like, yes, your coach, your position coach, your assistant coach, head coach, they should be able to elevate the players to some extent. But even with that, there has to be a cap. And the way he put it, like you said, Henny, it seemed he's still trying to be Jesus, because I think we all will agree this year's draft just ain't that. It's not what we're accustomed to, at least on
especially in the first.
Thank you. Only you were saying it as I was on the top end. So if it's not that, how can you expect a coach I respect Jesse Holly for what he does, what he did. I respect him as a man, his faith.
Yeah.
He's very big on it. But him being a man of faith and of the cloth, I want him to be able to give a little bit of grace to his first year defensive coordinator. You in a brand new city with a brand new team with brand new players, give him a little margin for error. And I'm not just saying that to him. I'm saying that to me. I'm saying that to you, boss, you, Henny, Lou, the fan base. A little bit of grace. This is a first of many for him. And you asking him to come in here and make it damn near a championship caliber team with kind of the, I don't want to use the term scraps. I just can't think of another word at the moment.
See, but it sounds like he calling out contradicting people, not necessarily, in my opinion, putting too much on Parker. It sounded like he was calling out the people that was like, we moving different and shit like that. Like,
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, because in some ways I did say we moving different. In some ways, right? Like obviously having a almost all black coaching staff, that's different as hell. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but because you said we moving different in that area, it's definitely not saying that you don't expect some rust or some rookiness in your first time at the job. You know what I'm saying? Which I can say the people that I do content have been clear on that. The people I do content with, as I all said, bro, this dude is still a first time DC. Expect a learning curve, bro.
As you should.
And we're trying to literally like lighten that curve
with better players.
Like, and what pissed me off in my stream, I literally started yelling. It's like, bro, we gave more help to fucking Eberflus.
Oh, that's real.
And we saying this shit. Oh, Parker's our best addition. We gave Eberflus
Quentin Williams
a nose tackle. We ain't gave how many? No, how many DCs?
Zimmer had to beg. We need noses, obviously.
Dan Quinn just needed Dan Quinn needed one more linebacker.
Bobby Wagner, and was begging and didn't get it. But Eberflus was flunking and got it.
And he got more help than ever, and grace.
Yeah. Can we finish the clip? Is it more to it, or was that it? Was that the general?
Let me make sure.
Did he say anything else to add? Because I don't want to keep hearing it if he
whoever the pick is. And if you're telling me, like you told me in December, and you told me in January, and you told me in February, and you told me in March about the great Christian Parker, and all the stat that he's put together and where they came from and all the plays that they developed, then damn it, he'll be fine in April. And they'll be fine in May, and they'll be fine in June, and we'll be fine when we get to the training camp. I just don't need y'all talking out of both sides of your mouth, because that's what you're doing. And a lot of you don't know it. A lot of you won't admit it, but you can't have it both ways. Either Christian Parker and his staff is exactly who y'all told me they were in January, or they're not, baby. We just can't keep flip-flopping. Make up your damn mind. And let's play football. Let's draft who we're going to draft and say, here y'all go. Here is a talented first-round player. Go do what we believe y'all can do.
That's my main issue right there.
That's my issue too.
That's my issue. Y'all like
it still matters.
Yeah, y'all give to this new coaching staff is only rookies. That's my issue. That's my whole gripe with that. And we're judging their ability to coach is with these rookies alone, and also, might I add, produce wins. Now,
Lou, you're not being fair. You forgot they traded for the almighty Rashawn Gary. The almighty Rashawn Gary, nigga.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Yeah, where my one?
Yeah, man, come on.
Fuck, where my one button at?
But we want to draft another one. And
they trying to.
And saying like, hey, turn him into a pass rusher. Hey, do it by November. Hey, you better do it by November, rather than getting him somebody. That I don't agree with. I'm to be honest with you.
The only thing I can say about Jesse is right about the oversellers. He wrong about the people who talked about Christian Parker imbalance. So if you came in and you was selling that out the gate, we finna be great because of Christian Parker and all this kind of stuff. And that that slap belongs to that person. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's one of those, if the shoe fit, wear it type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely ain't putting on them shoes because I ain't never said half that shit that he's saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like I ain't never been that Christian Parker finna turn water into wine guy. You see what I'm saying? I've been that. Yeah, I've been that. I was actually most of it. Not even like he was my top 2. He wasn't my number 1 because I didn't even hear enough yet. It was until he got hired that I started hearing more that made me feel comfortable. I've always been show me on him, like show me, like you know what I mean. And I believed in Durante more because in my research he was showing me more. He was talking about the fact that he studied the front, you know what I'm saying, and all that kind of stuff. And I knew more of his concepts. I didn't know enough about Christian Parker's concepts, but as he started talking, right? Because remember he revealed what he revealed about the front and how they was gonna be basically, you know, attacking, you know. So now I start getting a better vision of what he is. So now I can make a better opinion.
Yeah.
So a lot of it too is understanding what we went through last year, having the worst damn defense in the league. And to your point, boss, he started revealing what was on his mind as far as the strategy for the defense, etc. I think a lot of us were also looking at Christian Parker in a vacuum, just looking at him and what he could bring to the table, not looking at pairing it after you start seeing the guys that we bringing in. We were just looking at him solely in his potential and his ability. So, yeah, it might have been a little extra gas in some instances, but again, I believe that was a lot of people looking at him in a vacuum. But then, obviously, he doesn't just coach the field with just blank shadows. Players are involved. And when you started seeing the defense take shape, that's when we started to say, hey, let's get this man some help. There's nothing wrong with help.
Yeah, hell no.
Last time I checked, it's not a crime to receive help.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nigel for the $10. He said, I'm just showing my appreciation. Today, you all are getting me through my drive on I-80 in Wyoming. Ooh, it's snowing? No, it's February. What?
Man, it was 91 degrees here today, dog.
Dang, almost
love,
late.
Nigel.
Dang. Oh,
Did he say it's snowing, bro?
It's snowing in Wyoming right now. And he said, and the winds are high.
man.
God.
Hey, real quick, Nigel, they got you 2 raffle entries for the jersey, man. I appreciate you for the support, my guy. And if y'all want to be like Nigel to get in on this jersey raffle, I'm gonna run this motherfucker all the way to after the draft. Just in case they actually do the right thing like Spike Lee and get some good players, you can get their jersey too. I'm just gonna leave it open.
All right, let's take a little break before we transition into the next topic. Let this word from our sponsor.
Oh, wow.
Look at Lou getting sponsored.
Today's video is sponsored by PrizePicks. PrizePicks is the best way to earn cash while watching sports. The app is really easy to use. All you gotta do is click more or less on a few players and lock in your lineup. PrizePicks is available in most sports, including California, Texas, and Florida. There's a new follow feature where you can even follow me, Lou Takes, on the app, so you can see my lineups and copy them if you want to, if you really want to win some money. Right now, PrizePicks is doing a deal. If you play $5, you get $50 instantly using the code HMA. You cannot beat that deal. For more information on this amazing deal, it will be included in the video description down. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Click the link down below. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Profit. Hey, playoffs going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey. I would be picking the over anything Steph Curry if I was y'all. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying, for real. But transitioning because the reason why we even fighting hard on this, honestly, and let me bring as I bring my music back. Hold on, let's do something else. The reason why I bring this up is because guys like Kendrick Falk, and probably why you're hearing so much pushback. Guys like Jesse Holly and everything like that. As we've seen the board lay out at 12, it's not looking in our favor. I know teams do suck at drafting. Anything could happen, but this is not one of those drafts. This draft is not as loaded in every other areas that's going to push down those talent. So we want to transition into honestly best player available, and honestly, we wanted to kind of focus in on these receivers because honestly, there's a very good chance at 12, as we hearing all these awards at the top with Keldrick, Falk, McCoy, and everything, that a receiver or a tight end might be the best player available. How y'all feel?
So
It's
real quick, Henny. Before we get into that, I had an epiphany this morning. Boss and I did on the phone. Cowboys Nation, we owe y'all an apology. And I'm saying that even though I hadn't been live, you can say what you want to. We owe y'all an apology. I'm taking responsibility too because I get it. As egregious as last season was, as bad as it was, as horrendous as it was on the defensive side, it was so bad. I feel like it almost made us turn a blind eye to the possibilities and to the raw talent on the offensive side as it pertains to this draft. So the Cowboys Nation, I want to apologize. I even shared it with Boss. I said when I would see, notifications pop up in my YouTube stack or whatever, it was defense. I get it. It is definitely needed. I'm not saying it ain't. Defense wins championships. Understood. But I also feel like we kind of cut off the limb in essence because as much as we talking about this defense, guess what? Another running back could definitely help that defense because now you're talking about time of possession, and in this whole picking situation, honestly, drafting one of the more premier receivers in this draft because there are some, and the guys are going to get into that later on, but there's some here, but that could give you a little bit more leverage in this picking situation. So again, because I've seen the tweets, I've seen some people flat out tweet, if it ain't defense this draft, I don't want it. And I get it. I'm not faulting y'all. Hear me out. I'm not faulting you. I'm not pointing the finger or placing the blame. But we have to look at everything. We have to turn over every stone. I believe last year we were more thorough in looking at everything. But because of how egregious everything was, we kind of turned a blind eye when there's some talent out there that could definitely help your team this year. Guys, y'all got it.
Shout out to Landlord for the $5. He said, salute to the panel. Salute, Landlord. I think I know who Jesse B. Sneak this.
Tell it, Landlord. Reveal it.
Yeah, who, man?
Yeah,
Reveal
it.
it. Know. Who?
I want to know what he know.
Yeah, I want to know.
Let me know, Land. Let me know.
Go ahead.
I sure want to know.
Man,
Nah, I was just gonna say, man, it's at the point to where you can't just turn your nose up, at the prospect of getting an offensive player. It's not exactly what I would want, but it is what it is. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. I would much rather them get a good, outstanding offensive player than a boo-boo ass defensive player. Because at the end of the day, if you let's keep it, let's just lay it out. If you get a dog shit defensive player, you're still going to be bad defensively. It is what it is. If you get a bad defensive player, it's not going to help you. You check the box on the paper. I got a defensive player. You didn't make your team better. So if you're there and the options are Keldrick Falk and Jordan Tyson, you take Jordan fucking Tyson. If the options are at 20,
right.
If the options at 20 are, I don't know, fucking
Thieneman and Sadiq.
Yeah, you take Sadiq. You take Kenyon Sadiq. So like, I ain't tripping on it at this point. Matter of fact, if we gotta go offense, I'm hoping we get super offense. I'm hoping we can get Jeremiah Love at this fucking point. I hope they take it to the point that you get Jeremiah Love. Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? And listen, I don't want this to be my reality, but it is. Like, I'm gonna just have to hope and pray that we put up 30 and keep the other team off the field, or put up 50 and they only score 47. You know what I mean? Like, it get to that point, and you are very right, brother. When you said, hey, Well, let me read this super chat, then I'll go back to what I was saying. We will say, I want to see Morty Ball this year, Jonah Coleman. Not a bad pick at all.
You told me,
But-
damn, I was supposed to say that. You told me that earlier. Go ahead.
Nah, you Gucci, man. But
I'm with Wee Woo.
Yeah.
yes, and I'm with Amp, because it's not really the fans' fault. They just seen one of the worst defenses in NFL history. Of course they want defense. You know what I mean? Of course they want defense. Like they deserve to not see a 40 ball, laid up on their defense by backup quarterbacks, and struggling offenses dropping 30 on their ass. They don't need to happen. So, but we're at the point the Dallas Cowboys didn't eat their vegetables in the offseason. You went through the entirety. Think about it like this, man. What's the number of defensive free agents that we added? You can count the trades.
Yeah,
too.
bro.
We added Rashawn Gary. We added
by 9.
Oviedo,
Thompson.
Kobe Durant.
Kobe Durant.
Yeah.
The other corner, Keanu.
Darian.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
About 2 DTs.
CJ Locke.
Yeah, PJ Luck, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then 2 DTs and a tackle.
So that's the thing. Like you added like 8, 9 niggas.
It's like 8, 9. Thank you, man.
And you still feel bad about your defense. So it's not the
Swiss cheese.
They didn't do enough. Like outside of the Thompson signing, he's a much better safety than we had in a very long time. I will give them credit for that. But outside of the Thompson signing, you can make an argument that Rashawn Gary might be a worse player than Jadeveon Clowney. I know Jadeveon Clowney older, but you can make the argument that Jadeveon Clowney was better last year.
He was.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Really, the injury is the only thing that kind of
everything said he was.
That's it.
He had way less snaps with better production.
Still
good against the run.
Yeah. He was better
what
than
I'm saying?
Gary, bro.
So that's the thing. So like you got better at safety. You that's why they feel the way that they feel, because the front office turns us against each other. We cannibalize each other because of the incompetence of the front office. Because as it stands right now, man, yeah, if they had just went ahead and shipped out those picks and got Max Crosby, all them people would feel good about this defense right now. You would have Max, you have a better safety back that bitch. You would still have Quentin Williams there. You'll be going into the draft just trying to find a cornerback. That's it. Like, damn, we get a corner, and we probably can find a corner in round 3. Y'all love Revel. So like shit, they would have found a cornerback in round 3 that would have made them niggas feel good. Now we up here, we need pass rusher. There folks fighting about a linebacker. There's folks fighting about like fuck it. It's too much. It's too much going on and too little time to get this shit fixed. So if you're not gonna trade them picks at this point, you really ain't gonna fix this defense, man. It's just I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I ain't finna sell y'all no fantasy, no sugar. This defense is gonna be average at best. It's gonna be average, probably be bad, and your offense is gonna be super gangster. You just gotta hope that your defense is not historically bad. There's a difference.
Yeah,
it's probably gonna be better, but it's still gonna be bad. It just can't be historically bad. If your offense is putting up points, you might have a chance for your defense to be average because they could be off the field and they could play with a lead and shit. What it is.
Call me twisted minded, okay? Just go with me for a second.
Yeah.
But in my twisted mind, I almost kind of hope that our top 6 and 7 that we've been looking for on the defensive side, I'm kind of hoping they get ran on. Hear me out.
Oh, yeah, me too.
They get ran out, and they aren't able to scratch that itch, if you will, for Cowboys Nation. In my humble opinion, I believe that may force them to still go grab that veteran, because I know they have that move in their back pocket because you already attempted it. And then you just, it didn't go how you wanted it to, and you kind of backed up off of it. But I still believe that's in their back pocket. So I kind of hope those players get ran on, and then we can actually get what it is that we've been really wanting and banging the table for this whole time. And that's, that's a veteran edge rusher.
The reason why I want to go totally BPA, because I'm gonna be honest, like, one, we're rich. Like, there's a reason why ESPN keep mocking us and trading up. We're the only ones with 2 first-round picks in this draft. Like honestly. So like we can sit there and pick BPA at 12 and still trade back in 20, and now we got 3 or 4 picks in day 2. Like we lit, you know what I'm saying? And we still got future picks, and we can still add a player for one of those. So we can trade back, trade a future third, go finally bring in a Jordan Brooks, and now we can get an edge, we can get a receiver, we can get a running back. We have so many options. The reason why I want Cowboy Nation to get out of this mindset is that the roster is not finalized on day 3. Like they are not done. Honestly, I hope all of their picks get wiped out, so it forces them to get their ass up and work. Just being honest with you, I pray that the edge is not there because they bring. For one, I know they're gonna bring it in the corner because they've been bringing in so many corners on these visits. So if they don't get a corner here, they're gonna make a trade somehow. I prefer them to get it here though. You know what I'm saying? But like with edge, man, Kevon Thibodeau's on the phone. You know what I'm saying? The picks are at a premium. You feel me? The Dexter Lawrence want to go. Everything that might come down. We can walk away with an edge without even selecting. We probably can walk away with a vet edge and a rookie edge. You feel me? Like there is no one way or one rule to this method. So like we're rich and everything like that. And there's just too many other positions that honestly I wanted to talk about in this show that we need to start talking about because we might need to start walking away with. I'm really deep in the receiver. We need to be walking away with a receiver this draft.
Yes.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not overselling this when I tell you this.
For real.
There's the best way I can put it, there's so many mobile, tall receivers. There are athletic. I'm talking about guys who are 6'4", 6'3", running 4.3s, and they're route runners, and they route trees are like deeper than some of these guys in the draft. And I'm not overselling this.
For real.
I'm talking about if you like, I don't want to be a reactive like, damn, I remember he came out, he was gonna be good. Like a Chris Brazile from Tennessee. I don't want to be on the other side of what he can become.
Right.
Because he's out. Because I posted 2 clips on Twitter. That boy was frying them Georgia DBs.
And they athletes too,
you
bro.
You ain't got to remind me. Luke.
Oh, my bad. Because that boy went for like 6 foot. I'm talking about these guys' production. I'm talking about they got 5 games, they going over 170 yards. I'm like, bro, why nobody is talking about this?
Because we got 2 number 1s. That's the only reason we ain't talking about it. Because I guarantee last year we would have knew all these dudes. Because this is the class.
The NFL, we ain't the only ones. It's other people who need receivers. Why ain't they talking about this shit?
I'm not really hearing a lot of people talk about how deep and dope this class is. I think it's also how people judge receivers. So, like, for instance, most people just lump all receivers together.
Yeah.
Yep. I separate the receivers from, possession route runners and then smaller route runners. And I do that for a reason. Because sometimes you want your quick, smaller guy slot sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You want your Cole Beasley. But then sometimes you want a guy that can specialize in contested, like Pickens.
Bro, it's like Pickens in that, right?
Right. It's like Pickens specializes in the vertical. So when you need that, that's the go-to for that, right? So if you're targeting that, that's why I always separated those types. This class, where it's rare, is they have a lot of those big types. Way more than I've ever seen, bro.
Power forwards.
Yes, but they got
speed.
Small man hips.
Yeah, they like your point. Like I'm talking about like that. Like I'm talking about like they so versatile, and how I know it, they like 6'5" in a slot.
Which screams why you need to get this cornerback room solid, because they're gonna be cutting your ass up all season.
Exactly. Like
because
everybody
go somewhere. You're right.
Because this is why this is another people I don't get why people are like, oh, we don't need to improve the offense. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But I can bet y'all all $10,000 each that we're gonna regress this year in terms of our offense.
Yeah.
Now the question is, how much?
Right.
Because everyone's going to regress this year.
Yeah.
Everybody is gearing up to prepare for you.
Explain why you said that, because people don't think you buzz killing, bro.
It started last year.
You need to look across the way at Philly. Who did they fucking add this offseason? They got how many cornerbacks now? Oh, they already had Quinyon, Cooper. Who the fuck they just add? Tariq Woolen. Did they add that for Kansas City?
Hell no.
No, they added it for you, Dallas, because you was frying their ass on week 1, and when you came back from 21-0. You think these people are fucking around with y'all? Yeah, when they say they're studying y'all?
How many times did we start to see Brian Anger in the second half of the season? They were already starting to figure it out. And then you pair that with the fact that Javonte started to wear down. We already started the regression.
We're going to regress.
I'll give you another example. Think about what happened to you in 2024 after 2023. You were okay with just CD Lamb and everybody else, and then Dak Prescott, everybody else out there not getting separation. He had one of his worst seasons as a quarterback in 2024 because nobody outside of CD Lamb got open. Go and look at this. Go look at this shit.
That's how
they took CeeDee Lamb away, and they said everybody else do what you do. And just so happened, Jay Ferguson woke up sorry that year. He ain't do a goddamn thing. That's still he ain't have no touchdowns.
And Lou ain't buzz killing people, man. He ain't Debbie Downing people. This is historic. He did one of his best tweets showed that usually your number 1, number 2 offense, they fall like to number 8, number 10, 15 the very next year. Sometimes
you're
worse.
The standard now. You're the standard now.
You're studied,
everybody
bro.
got it. Dak is dope, but fuck this nigga. We finna stop.
That's why
CeeDee Lamb is dope, but fuck
that's why the attitude that this is the warning that Lou is giving. That's why the dangerous message is defense at all costs. That's why it should be BPA, because our defense has been invested into coaching and resources and free agency to where it's gonna be better. It's gonna likely be better. But your offense to just come in like just because we got the same guys are gonna be better is a scary assumption, bro. And so
repeat.
So what switches, what wrinkles do you add to keep us innovative? That's why I was so happy to see them bring in Tyson on the last 30 visit, which reminded me of Booker, and I think that's not by coincidence. Because didn't Shotty say that he really finna go? He said
if offense
no,
there, he ain't
he
scared.
said I hope. He said I hope. Remember what he said? They asked Chris Parker, "Is both those picks promised to you?" He said, "I hope not." Shit, and it's gonna be a fight within it.
And I think the fight already started.
Oh, it should have been started. I'd have been looked at Chris Parker. Look at me.
I was getting to the fact that Brian said last week we getting ready to shut it down and we finna get that board together.
Yeah, hey, Chris.
Then all of a sudden, Tyson coming in.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? What happened last year when they got to this part of the year, a week before the draft? Who was the last person they brought in?
It was Tyler Booker. He was the buzzer beater.
And that, to me, that's one of them. They having wars about that position 12. And they like, well, he injury prone. Well, bring his ass in. It's one of those. Let's take a close look at him, because we're not going to be scared over rumors. We need our doctors to look at him before we get scared of him at 12. I think that's what's going on. It's somebody in there beating the ground for BPA.
They brought in McCoy. They brought in McCoy after the injury shit. You might as well bring in Tyson.
They was doing the scenarios, and they was like, so who on the board? Oh, Thieneman and Falk. Shotty said, "Hey, Christian, I know you know here, but oh hell no!" Well, what's it they did for Fridays? Oh hell, we're gonna have to whoop his ass. Like, no, for real. Like, oh no, not at 12.
It's a fight going on, bro.
Like,
you don't bring Tyson in right now.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Come
Like,
on, bro. Somebody in that bitch banging, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro. And Tyson, I'm scared of Tyson. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like Henny, man. That injury history is crazy.
But I like him. But this the thing. He's my favorite wide receiver in the draft, but he's made of fucking glass.
Right.
He is my
scared
favorite.
Of that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared of that. I ain't scared of Lemon though.
Got him.
I brought in the coach. I'm actually confident. I'm more confident because he's the type, he's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? To be better. You know, like, he has the mentality. I know, like, so they having that meeting right now. Everything he was saying about Tyson mentality. That's all the little buzzwords in President Schottenheimer was saying in his speeches, in his campaign. Yeah, President. That's all the little buzz. I'm like, yeah, bro, this is gonna be it. So, like, hey, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Some people may get healthier as they get older. They might. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the one thing that gives me my dog said, as a coach, he said every time he touched the field, he was an All-American. That's freshman year too.
Cowboy fan tree said Tyson to Build-A-Bear.
That's so fucking funny. All right, so listen to this. So listen to this injury history on the boy. 2022, he tore everything. He tore ACL, MCL, and PCL with Colorado. Massive knee injury. 2024, he had a fractured clavicle, his collarbone. He had surgery, and it ended up costing him the postseason. Because remember, it was the Cam Scatterboo show. Jordan Tyson was missing. They might have been able to do something if Jordan Tyson had played.
So he played the whole season.
He missed the playoffs.
He missed the playoffs.
He missed
Keep going.
Needed him.
Keep going.
Then during building up to the draft, because remember, he ain't worked out. He just now finna work out. The reason he's just now working out is because he's been having a hamstring issue. Right. So we got ACL, MCL, PCL, collarbone, hamstring.
Yeah,
and that's not even counting, the little nicks and dings or minor injuries throughout the course of his career that might show up on the injury report. He just a major one.
Sound like that game.
That's not too bad to me.
I was about to say it's not too bad for me. I just heard 3 injuries.
Yeah, and they different places. That's what I like. I hate to hear it when it's like on one side.
Or the same knee.
Yeah.
Or it's both your knees or both your ankles.
Yeah, that's when I get scared.
But then it brings up the thing like, are you injury prone if everything on you ends up hurt?
Yes, that does. Because see, some people are made of glass. People do have soft bones. Like Wentz clearly has soft bones.
Everything on that boy.
Damn,
all
man.
the time. And then he played reckless. It didn't help.
Right.
It sounded like
but see, this is what I'm also telling people. Lemon dope for 12 too.
I don't even think Lemon gonna be an option at 12. They gonna snatch that boy up.
Yeah, but I'm just
if he get there, yeah.
BPA, like, cause see, I told people in my previous show, I said I just want y'all to close your eyes and just imagine CeeDee Lamb with Pickens, and then your number 3 receiver is Lemon or Tyson, and then open your eyes.
And then quads, we going Flournoy out there.
With Flournoy.
Flournoy on the linebacker.
Oh, that's dope, bro.
Hey, hear me out on this. Ooh. You don't even necessarily got to get rid of Pickens if you bring the boy in, because like you give Pickens a 3-year deal like they gave Will Anderson, he's out the door by the time it's time to pay the other boy.
Yeah.
You just stagger them. You have them boys for a prolonged period of time, and like hell. Then when it's time for him to get paid, George Pickens, you go be great somewhere else. We got us another young nigga.
Can I say one more thing before you go, Lou? Just real quick.
Yeah.
It's quick. It ain't no way to look at how the draft is aligning and not see that likely your best thing sitting there gonna be a weapon.
We probably ain't gonna be able to get up out of that 12.
Yeah.
I think this is why we're saying it. Because everybody's trying to leave, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And so it's Warts at the top. Right. I think the pick that they gonna trade is 20. Because 20 is right there on the cusp of day 2.
Yep.
So a contender. Y'all remember how remember when Bills came up and took was it Keon Coleman? The contenders love doing it, jumping a few spots, to take a second grade receiver because it's their guy. We can trade back right. That's the 20 may be easier to move than 12. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we may be stuck there. Yeah, we may be stuck there, and we got to think to ourselves, listen, man, would you rather reach for a defender where your team is not better, or take somebody like Tyson where you can guarantee your team is better, your offense better, so your team is better?
Or Sadiq.
Great point. That's even better. I love Sadiq even more.
Yeah, I don't know if I love Sadiq more, but I love him though.
I'll tell y'all this though. Jake Ferguson is white. Sadiq is not getting drafted. It's not Jake.
It's over with. It's not Jake.
I'm talking about for Sadiq.
I know we can get Sadiq in here.
I'm talking about they're not going to put any more premium assets at tight end. They pay Jake Ferguson. I'm talking about the Dallas Cowboys mindset. I ain't talking about right or wrong. So I want y'all to remember this shit, because I would draft Sadiq, but he's not fucking getting drafted. He just come off a Pro Bowl season. I'm sorry, never in his life gonna be an All Pro. He's coming off a Pro Bowl season.
6 alternate, man.
I gotta push you back just a little bit.
Dallas Cowboys.
I got a tiny bit of pushback on
Dallas Cowboys like to look right. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
It's slight pushback.
Reverend Span 4 should have got more burn.
No bullshit.
No bullshit.
Go ahead. I'm trying to kick out Schoolmaker. That's what I'm trying to kick out.
Oh yeah, he got to go.
But he do got to go. But I don't think they'll spend a premium position to do.
Slight pushback on the white tight end thing. going into this off season, it was very loud in Dallas. Not necessarily by you, Henry, but by the fans for sure. What was they saying? We are not getting no black DC. How many people were saying that?
We want to get a black DC, right?
Oh, I'm talking about loud. Every time I brought up, because we was out doing content on potential DCs, right?
Yeah, the people, like, it was 70% of the people we interviewed.
Man, like 70%, 80% of the people in the chat. Sounds good, Marcus. Bus, Cowboy, Bus, show me, whatever your name is, Negro. Sounds good. But Dallas ain't.
Whatever your name is, Negro, it's crazy.
Dallas is not. They're not getting with a black DC boss. Hang it up, because that's what we were showing all these DC. We showing black ones, white ones. We were showing all of them. But every time we brought up a black one, and now the whole DC staff black almost.
They brought in a black film director.
You feel me? So this is what Hen is saying. This is what I believe Hen is saying. If you look at past, I do believe that past is prologue. It's a good predictor of what's likely gonna happen.
Yep.
Right? He right on that. That if you look at our past, we seem to favor tight ends of the lighter hue. We just praying that they not stupid to have a 4-3 tight end sitting there and pass on it. I would be
especially the way that Dak throw that seam ball, man. Come on,
with him, and then he dope at blocking, and his routes dope. He complete. He a freak.
He a check down, mom. Imagine, you know that little, you know that play I hate, that PA rollout where he immediately throw it down to the tight end. Mm-hmm. Imagine doing it with Sadiq running the 4-3. That's a 15-yard game.
Yeah.
Think about them tight end screens.
Check downs are totally
all them tight end screens we threw, that man would have had 1,000 yards and down.
Oh, God. You're right. I wouldn't even send him on a route. I send him on a flat, and you look right there. That, go through your progression. If you ain't nothing, check it down to this MF right here. I'm not even gonna lie. Just give him the ball.
He got wiggle.
Sadiq would be the move saying that we really want to win, too. That would also say nobody is safe.
It would.
Like that. Because I would love it, because it would say we ain't got no favorites. It would say we like you, Ferg, we paid you, Ferg, but this was the BPA. We're not passing on it.
And it would big up what Shotty has been saying since he got here day one: competition every day.
And it lines up financially, Henny. We out. What's the name out of what is it? Guaranteed money this year. I ain't going. Look, he can lose his money. He can be on the bench making guaranteed money for all I care.
And then we can
Schoon is about here. Schoon, pack your bags. Use the last. We spend a premium on your ass. A second
pleasure.
You know what I'm saying? So we can't spend 12 on Sadiq.
Somebody asked, does he play that fast or just his 40? He play that fast.
He play that fast. I swear to God, he play that fast. He play that fast.
He played
fast. He might be even fast.
Him and Eli Stowers play fast.
He ain't lying.
You talk about tight end that play fast. Him and Eli play fast.
Yes. You talking about
also? I'm talking Eli Stowers.
Oh, I thought you meant women to pick. Oh, okay.
Lou, can I ask you a question?
No. I'm just talking about that play fast in the tight end position in this draft.
Go ahead.
Lou, so you said is quite a few positions that you feel a need. Would tackle happen to be one?
If we I would not.
He gonna say the boy out of Arizona State.
Yes. That's my, like I did last year. You didn't say guard or any guard. I had one name.
Yeah.
And in this one this year, I for sure only got one name for you.
Max.
I do.
Yeah,
and you can get him. Now you got an asset on the block. A premium one.
Let me ask you this. Who's more of a casualty for what you want to do offensively? Is it your left tackle or your right tackle?
That's a very good question. If I was the front office, I would trade Guyton. Because Guyton would get you more back. He's a young, raw left tackle. He would get you damn near Osa compensation. And you still got Nate.
That's true. I forgot about Nate.
To answer your question, Amp, is if somebody talking to your coach and they say, who are the players that need to take the biggest jump going into next year? You don't want to hear Amp and Lou. You don't want to hear your name, bro.
My heart would drop.
You feel me? One of the reporters asked Shotty, who needs to take the biggest jump going into next year? And then he said Revel, which you understand because of the knee.
Yeah, he's
that's just
injury. Yeah,
that's logical. And so we go all be like,
yeah, he does.
But to pick Guyton and he healthy,
and you was on the field,
and then you was off the field. That's what made it even worse because I thought he was out because of injury, but no, Tuck said no, he was injured. He was healthy enough to play, and they was like, if he come back, he's the swing. That's a benching.
That's a benching. That's a you're not my guy.
Two
tackle could be very much on the table, y'all.
And bro. And tell me if I'm wrong. I figured out Shotty. I figured him. I got him figured out.
Okay.
If he's emphasizing anybody too hard, if he's overselling or underselling somebody, they gone. They gone. Because he's coming in. He's coming in. I think for him to make sure his job is safe, he's getting all previous guys that he was already iffy on, and they not really fitting what he's trying to do. Up out of here.
The only concern I have is that is a lot of fucking assets to spend on the offensive line. Nigga, that's first round picks on the offensive line. It's a lot. And listen, I believe they said no other team had 3. We already were at that point. Go to 4. Wouldn't that kind of give you some staggering or a little wiggle room? Because I know all of the guys we got contracts are going to be coming kind of really one after another. Would trading Guyton kind of at least put a pause slightly in that domino effect of contracts to be paid? I don't know exactly who's supposed to get what when, but would that not Guyton ain't get it.
He going into year 3. You ain't in the talks yet.
Yeah, then I was just gonna say Guyton ain't did enough to get a good contract.
I know. Wouldn't that hit the reset button for you though? At least at your left tackle position.
The kind of money they're gonna give Tyler Guyton wouldn't matter. They gonna give this nigga like, bitch, we believe in you. That's the kind of contract.
No, if they move him, if they get somebody,
I know what he's saying, but I'm just saying that the amount of money they would give Tyler Guyton is so inconsequential. I don't care about it. Like what can Tyler Guyton get? Let's keep it real. What can Tyler Guyton get in the contract? What the fuck? Like he could come work with me and make more money. What the hell they gonna give this nigga? Man, come on.
I honestly don't know.
It's also one of the biggest clues too is obviously moving Tyler Smith to left tackle in a season that was already gone, bro. Like it's all kind of indications. Listen, the thing that I love about the content space though is that like we saying it. Most people not saying it. Like they thinking defense.
Yeah, you need to develop that. When it's
some might be on the table, bro.
Because honestly, when Clayton, because he said Clayton Adams said, "Don't forget about me."
Right?
Clayton,
who you talking about?
Who you talking about, Clayton?
Who you trying to get rid of? Hey,
what you talking about, Willis?
You on the shot and talking about? Don't forget about me.
What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? Hey,
you know about Willis?
Me.
Hey, hold on, Clayton. We just got Clayton last year.
That's what I'm saying. OC Clayton or OC Clayton or O-line coach Clayton? Which one am I forgetting about? You know what I'm saying?
This is the thing I gotta say to this though, man. It's gonna get to a point where you got to develop something, my nigga. You can't have premium every fucking where that you look on the offensive line. Your entire starting 5 can't be first round picks, man. Your entire starting 5 cannot be first round fucking picks.
But
you have to do your job at some point and develop.
The one position I will fight anybody on that needs to be premium, that we cannot fuck around with in this contention, is left tackle. And that's the only reason why we're having this conversation. That's the only reason why Guyton, because I think Guyton's gonna be something. But Guyton, you play the most important position on that line. And we can't have any, you know what I'm saying, right. That's the most important one. So, and you can't just replace that with just anything. It's got to be a sure thing. But I do agree we need to start, developing some. I wouldn't say just run the ball more.
We're also at the point where we got to see what the hell Tyler Guyton is at this point, because you got to make a damn decision on Tyler Guyton. Whether he got to come work with me or get a contract with the Dallas Cowboys, we got to figure that shit out at this point. Because this is year 3.
and I'm with you so much,
year
Henny.
3.
I'm Henny, me and you like this on this, bro. Like we like all the way. Like
And I
you
still
gotta
take a
roll
tackle
with it.
in the second round too.
but I want to say this though. I just want to say one thing on this tackle thing. Henny, I didn't even want to talk about tackle, bro.
Shit, I didn't either.
But it gotta happen.
My bad.
Yeah,
my
yeah.
bad.
No. I meant from the standpoint of I wanted to feel secure, but I couldn't also.
You been riding with Tyler Guyton. You know what I'm saying? You've been waiting for that nigga to do something.
I've been waiting.
Like, and Boss is fair. Boss been waiting on this man. He ain't pulled
but
up
it's
yet.
smoke, bro. It's smoke. Like if it wasn't no smoke, I was ready to say, "All right, this is the year I'm not on team trenches, bro, except on the edges." You know what I mean? I was like,
He
I'm
said,
not
"Guyton in school and I always catch it straight."
Schoon gonna fail to catch straight.
We got
straight
you.
to me. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I agree. I mean, BPA. I didn't want to talk about tackle. I was fighting. My original stance was sure guy might be issue, but shit, this is the wrong tackle class to be trying to put your egg in that basket. I'm tell you that right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get tackle right this year, bro.
Everything
gonna have to fall right for you.
What about a veteran left tackle? There's one on the open market.
That was my next question.
Who? Yeah, who?
The boy from the Lions. Is there anything left in that tank?
Oh.
No, that's the thing. See, this is the thing about linemen. If he's on the market, that's a red flag.
Yeah,
because they
don't let good ones.
They don't let good ones go. You know what I'm saying? You got to trade.
Especially not left tackle.
Yeah, man. So
Cook probably.
Yeah, we'll see. If you're gonna get somebody
take the Carfax.
Yeah, we gotta really check that. You know what I'm saying? Because they think about moving Penei Sewell to the left tackle anyway. So yeah, but
Taylor Decker.
Is there anything else y'all want to hit on, like BPA? You know what I'm saying? Like I think
there is a lot. There's a lot I still want to talk about. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Run it,
because I'm concerned about something, dog, and it's really coming from the shit from earlier, Lou. I didn't get to hear your standpoint on it. But I really mean that shit. I don't want them to use the draft as a means to be cheap at a premium position. I don't want them to see the edge market, Will Anderson getting $50 million and them trying to 7 years to slave a nigga at the edge position just out of spite. Like, you know what? We're gonna get somebody, lock them in for the rest of eternity. Because I'm never trying to go back to the table with an edge while I'm breathing. Like, listen, technically, Jerry Jones could draft the edge, and this be the last pass rush he got to deal with for the rest of his life. Technically, it would, like, think about it. 7 years a long ass time.
I was just running Pickens play with what's the name from Giants?
Yeah, Thibodeau.
Just Thibodeau.
I mean,
bring his ass over here. If he pop,
but I'm talking about them. I'm talking about the current concern of them niggas doing it.
It's a very legit concern on that, Henny. Like, and that's the whole point I was making with them potentially doing that with Tyson, because they like to make budget decisions in the draft. And you said this last year geniusly, is they draft to replace you a lot.
Yep,
that's what Rebel was. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Kneeling with the tank replacement.
Yep,
that was coming in with the Marcus Lawrence,
right? And then the Edge Donovan Ezraku was the Michael replacement.
Yep. I always say if they draft a player and they comp is literally on the team, they finna get rid of that nigga.
Right.
Siobhan Rebel has had a couple of Diggs comparisons. They eventually got Diggs' ass up out of here. D-Log, like I said, Nealon had a Marcus Lawrence comp coming into the league. D-Log not a Dallas Cowboy. Yep. So I believe if they draft a player with a similar comp, he gone.
Yeah, and with the similar comp, and another clue to it to me here is the value and cost of that position, right? So they like that at them high cost things. So everything that you named was what? Edge, right? Because that's the highest cost thing in the league, you know? So now your other high cost is also now receivers.
Which is why I was going to say it sounds like Pickens is going to play on the tag and we're going to draft his replacement.
Yep, that could very well happen. And the only thing I said is when I looked at the talent in this cast, I would have tagged Pickens. Just because there's so much talent in this class. There's nothing against Pickens. It's just that you got to sometimes see if you can get the same for cheaper. You have to sometimes consider that. Like, even though it was foolish to think that Trey Lance could be Dak, it was a good attempt. He was a top 5 player. He had raw traits, a bigger arm than Dak. If you could have developed him, you could have tried to say, you know what, we feel like we can move forward with him. We don't want all that money tied up in the quarterback. But the problem is their talent level was too massively, you know what I'm saying? But if you can get close at any other position, if you could have got Marshall Neely to be close to Tank, then that was worth it to get rid of.
Bro, when I hear the scenarios and I hear the money and I hear trying to get cheaper, I get pissed off because all of this goes back to Jerry and goddamn Stephen Jones being late with contracts when you should have went ahead and paid Dak a year or two earlier. You wouldn't have had to deal with this foolishness. We would have had more money on the goddamn table to get better players, more premium players, if you stop waiting so damn long and taking the damn late fee.
He said, and look, he said Micah was not a planned departure. Yes, they did.
Shit, they were talking about trading that nigga to the previous Super Bowl. Like, we just didn't believe it when it dropped. Just like when they were talking about that last Super Bowl. Like, right after the nigga left. Like, he was in the suite with Jerry Jones. They were still talking about trading this nigga.
Right, bro. He literally said, the day of the Super Bowl, I want to be a Cowboy for life. They said the next day we're looking at trading him, bro. And they never did nobody like that. They do Zach like they never did.
Oh, that shit was playing, boy. That shit was playing.
When I heard that, it's like when I first heard that niggas ride Gucci Man. Like, no, the fuck they didn't. I didn't believe in my mind that a nigga robbed Gucci Man. And then, like, shit, they robbed Gucci. Like, damn. They robbed Gucci. Never in my life.
In Dallas. In Dallas. Everything happened in Dallas. God dog. This is crazy.
Thanks to boy.
That's how I felt when I heard that they were chopping Michael Parsons. Like, no, the fuck they are. Then nigga got traded.
They ain't that crazy. Yeah, they ain't that crazy. I forgot, like literally, what's the name? Michael Irvin was telling you that yeah, he is that crazy. He threatened it with me.
He did. He told him straight up. He said, I threatened to send you to Cincinnati. Like, that was cute. And him and Michael was laughing at it.
We can't let our love for this.
Wait, did y'all hear what he just said? He just said that. And then they tried to make it sound like it's smart to negotiate with Jerry. They were trying to sell, hey, because I negotiated with you and it worked out fine. Hold on, wait. Did you just tell the playmaker? And thank God the playmaker just had the cool head, right? Because he said, yeah, you can send me to Cincinnati, but they're going to be a champion. Like, it's just because he had the cool head. If he would have been like most people, you gonna send me where? Well, send me then. And y'all in your pride, we would have lost the playmaker because of Jerry, dog.
Pissing contest.
$4 from Jay Sarge said if they send a top pick to trade for Kayvon Thibodeau, will they give him an extension? My thing is, I wouldn't send him a top pick. I sent him. It's dropping as we speak.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like, they need to hurry up. Because they trying to cash out on Kayvon. They wilding. They can cash out on Dexter. And I'm gonna tell you that right now. Right. But the reason why you want to give him an extension. Yeah, they ain't gonna give him an extension. Make him prove it. Make him prove it. If he ball out of control, shit, do the Pickens plan. Draft his replacement. You know what I'm saying? Or keep trading.
This is the thing.
Make it a movable asset. Move his ass again.
This is the thing I was going to ask y'all, and it came in regards to the resetting of the clock. Like, I get it, but you're also going to have to eventually pay that person. Like, let's say that you don't give George Pickens the 40. By the time the wide receiver that you draft, it's time to get paid. A wide receiver probably gonna be making $55 million a year. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with pass rusher. Like, yeah, it's cool. Like, yeah, like it's cool. Like the real quick, I guess the summarize it is: would you rather pay them now and have a discount later, or have your savings early and then have to pay later? Because you're gonna have to pay eventually. Either you're gonna pay now, then eventually have a discount down the line, or do you want to just go ahead and get the savings now and then do it?
I want to do it the way where you got to pay him. Because if you have to pay him, you gonna have to pay him because then he forced you to have to pay him. That mean he produced.
He was good.
That mean
he was good.
Yeah, Cause see, if we get cheaper though, and he like, all right, we ain't in a position where we gotta pay him,
and I keep him.
right? And we can keep him likely cheaper. You see what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, we gave up the pick for you, but we didn't have to pay you because your production was shit. But if we're in a position where we have to pay you, he balled, and I'd rather be in that situation than waiting on a rookie and saving money because we have the rookie. That's a damn good question.
But honestly, no, I'm not gonna lie. Even if he balled, we still look. The thing is, Henny, everybody ain't got a claim to top of the market or reset the market money. Like, I'm just being honest with you. Like, even if Kayvon Thibodeau comes here, like, he's got to think what gave us confidence to say, we know for sure George Pickens has a claim. You think what all had to go right for him? Like, he had to get 1,400 yards.
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb had to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? His targets had to increase so much.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? That
we had to have a bad defense that forced us to throw the ball a lot.
Like everything, all these
had to go
factors, it was the perfect domino chain reaction to get. Like, hey, I ain't gonna, George Pickens, if you don't believe in the Lord and Savior, you better believe in the Lord and Savior. You better, because everything lined up.
The light rays came straight to him and pointed at him by God.
Like, for real. Like, so everybody ain't gonna have a claim to be wide receiver one. Like, look at Alec Pierce. He been with, you know what I'm saying, Colts and everything like that. I know it's a whole different
just
team.
now got the opportunity.
He just exactly, you know what I'm saying? Like, so somebody like a Kayvon Thibodeau, boy, you ain't like, I don't care what you do, unless you're getting you depoy and you breaking Myles Garrett record in 20.5 sacks or some shit like that, you ain't getting Micah money, because we didn't give Micah Micah.
Facts.
That's just being
damn good point.
And really what I asked that as a general question, not even just for like Kayvon. It's just like in totality with like replacing positions and so on and so forth. Like, in my mind, is either pay the piper now or pay the piper later. So, that's how and that's really one of the reasons why I want to get ahead of the wide receiver market. Like, I still listen. If it falls like that, I still draft the wide receiver. Fuck it. We'll just have 3 gangster ass wide receivers and we'll pray about the shit.
Yeah.
But I would much rather lock George Pickens' ass in at this 40 than because this is dope ass wide receiver all around the league. Somebody gonna get 50, 55. The shit's just gonna keep ballooning.
And CD gonna leapfrog him in a couple of years.
Oh yeah, CD listen, George's my brother, but I'm big brother.
If we keep them both, we may, it might have to come through another. Are we gonna make that decision?
So my answer to you, Henny, I'm on the fence. In some instances, I believe you need to buy. And in some instances, I believe you need to rent to own. Rent until you find a player, to Boss's point, that makes you or pushes you to pay them, and then you go ahead and pay them. But until then, you just keep renting, leasing every couple of years, get back to it until you can settle down on that player.
And honestly, yeah, that renting, leasing, by the time, maybe Donovan has a record with somebody. And man, we can make somebody else expendable. You know what I'm saying? We have a need for somebody to lead off this room. And I don't trust anybody to lead off.
Yeah, I do.
And you're going to have to pay somebody to lead off. I'm sorry, it costs. It costs a little bit. It ain't got to cost 50. You know what I'm saying? 50 is for somebody you drafted when you find that dominant, like we did with Micah. You know what I'm saying? But that shit is rare. Like, honestly, we shouldn't be scared about that edge market. It's rare anyway to find them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
In the mind of Dallas Cowboys, probably, but they might overcompensate.
But if they prove it, don't play with them, and you see it, and it's obvious. Go ahead and get them that bread early. Stop taking them damn late fees. That's my only point.
Yeah, and they always set it up like they are.
No, I was just gonna say, like, it's cheap as hell in regard to the draft picks. Even if they moved up to 10, if they traded up to 10 and got like Ruben Bain or some shit, Ruben Bain's entire rookie contract will only be $29.6 million.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like, his entire 4-year rookie deal at pick 10 will only be 29.6. If we stayed at 12, it'll be a $25 million contract for whatever play we drafted 12. Because I went and found like
you just laying it out there. That's not your stance though. You just laying it out there like what it could be.
you know who these people. You got to know who you deal with. Like in order to defeat your enemy, you must know them. In order to defeat my enemy, I must know them. I must know how they think. I must know their ways, and I know the way of the cheap nigga.
I know this is a very last one, but I know y'all gonna probably do something on it. I honestly don't know, because that's why I know we already did 90 minutes. I honestly just want to like get y'all thoughts, because I honestly don't know what this means. I'm not gonna lie, what they trying to do with this Aubrey thing.
Man, just piss them off. Like, listen, this is personal. They do not like Ty France. He has beat their ass in every negotiation that they ever had. This is the one time that they can actually hold their nuts and there not be any real consequence, because nobody is really going to be up in arms with the kicker, even though they probably should be up in arms by the kicker. You know, they're just holding their nuts because of the entire thing with Ty France. Now, I don't know how this goes, but you know, whatever. Salute the Prince on I believe it's on Boss End, man. He said, "Boss, you know I've been campaigning for Myles Garrett to Dallas. I'm not going to stop. How do Cowboys Nation need to get Jerry attention on Twitter? I want Myles to get to Dallas now." He said, "No." I feel it.
It's gonna be our last chance, man, to get somebody on that caliber in a long time.
Since you said on Twitter, man, it's gonna be the hashtag, and then I'm already doing at least one more show, one more video before the draft to say this is our last push, because this the last time we go probably in a while for us to have 2 firsts. So it's 2 things that we sit in position to do. It's for the first time you could mess around and get 2 premier pass rushers. That never happens, bro. That like never happens to my brother Point Prince, and you got obviously 4 entries into the raffle with that $20.
At what point do we have the most
Salute the
leverage
Prince,
to
man.
make this happen?
But the problem is, like Jerry said, man, when the ducks quack, feed them. It ain't enough. It's the show was supposed to be about, when me and Amp first started, that the problem is us. That that was what we was gonna talk about. Is the problem being us, meaning if we loud about stupid stuff, they go do stupid stuff. So like, for instance, it was a lot of noise about, hey man, the Dallas Cowboys should move up for Sonny Styles. Then Rome came in and said something that was so genius, because that's the genius of Rome, is his common sense. Rome said last night, the dopest thing that Rome said. He said, y'all wouldn't give up 2 first-round picks for the dopest linebacker in the last 20 years. But you willing to give up 2 firsts for a project?
Because the problem is they pushing the wrong P. They're pushing projects and prospects over proven.
Right. That's it.
Or
That's it. So we ain't quacking loud enough on what's smart. There is no way you should be open. It should have been, because see, if you say give up 2 firsts for Crosby, the fans go hate you. They go, oh, hell no, fuck that. No, fuck that.
He's 37. He the same age as LeBron.
He 37. Line and shit on him.
37 is great.
Man, they be adding a year, bro.
Years to
they add a year every time.
Like without fail, bro. They always add years to Crosby without fail, bro. It's like he's 28. Okay.
Hey,
see, ain't it amazing? We know Mezzador's current age, right? He's 25. We don't say he's 26. We don't do that.
No.
We don't do that.
He's 24, finna be 25. They actually do. They actually do. He finna be 25.
He
ain't 25 yet.
Well, they do him like that.
24. They is doing that nigga dirty. Like, you old as fuck.
Are you
I swear to
sure?
God.
See, that mean we do edges wrong. That mean we age edge. It's showing that Cowboy Nation don't like edge, bro.
Yeah, it sound like Cowboy Nation, some birds and some bird watchers, because we love.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We don't love the birds.
Hold on.
He just turned 25.
Thank
He
you,
just
man.
turned 25.
So that's my point. They don't do that. They don't make him 26.
They some bird watchers.
They were doing that before though, because he just turned this month. So like he been 25 since they've been talking about this nigga.
Oh, man, I don't know, man. I've been hearing about that 25 this month. But I will say though, but
I heard about it this entire process.
I heard he was older.
Like,
I
since,
just
like,
say this though. It's the chirping. It's us. It's us to because this is exactly why M called. He was like, bro, we need to talk about the power of us, bro. That getting our voice better, getting our voice smarter, getting the fans smarter. It should be obvious that if you winning to move up for Styles, it would have been no brainer to go get Crosby or go get Myles Garrett. So the only thing we can do to answer my boy Prince is say as loud as we can be, but we gotta some kind of way get more fans with us, bro.
That's because the other fans want virgins and they scared of the cougar, bro.
They want the bird in the bush. They some bird watchers, man. Instead of the bird in hand, I'm trying to tell you.
Nah, that's right. Nah, that's real. It's bird watching.
They bird watchers, man.
It's the feeling of hope. You know what I'm saying? That you know,
hope feel good.
It is crazy though. That folks, it is crazy though that folks would trade.
Angie, God dog. The raffle is over. It is over. God dog. God, man. No, bro. No, God dog.
Damn. Regardless, I'm getting 2 jerseys.
The show is over.
No, you just bought yourself alone. The jersey.
You're not in the raffle no more. Yeah. Tell us the jersey you want.
Just tell us the jersey.
Just send us the jersey, man.
I am just sending you a jersey.
No, just send it after the
for
draft.
real. You can't get like 25 tickets. You ain't make it right for the next person.
That thing red.
Yeah, man. She came in with that red. Like I'm finna.
They got a color you ain't never seen before.
And she did that quietly. She did that like fuck what y'all talking about.
She talking about the raffle over. You damn right.
Yeah. She like I'm sewing up the raffle. That's damn. That she sewed up the whole block with that. It's a wrap, but it's no more contest, man. It's like damn, every ticket finna be you.
Over.
Angie.
Now ain't get nobody else no super chat because of you. That's the bad thing about what she just did. You done loaded the deck so much. Now everybody be like, fuck that ref. I ain't even win that shit.
my $2 holler ain't gonna holler nothing, boy. It's gonna be
$2 whisper.
Well, hey, if y'all don't want bounce raffle, jump in mine then.
Yeah, that's fact. Look, Drell said you got it. Listen, I'm gonna change the raffle. I'm doing 2 jerseys now. Listen, I'm doing 2 jerseys, real talk. Cause I can't let Rebel kill it because she gonna kill all y'all.
She getting her own.
I gotta do 2 jerseys now.
At this point.
It's a request. Yeah, for real.
At this point, like custom. Whatever jersey she wants.
Maybe custom.
No, you can't do that. You right. I definitely gotta send her whatever she wants. Real talk.
That boy said, "Where my credit card at?" Hey.
White boss. Now you can give you someone else. No, hell no. You making it fun, and I like how you win and just big boy them hoes.
How many goddamn?
She brought the rubber. She brought the rubber band.
So how many? All of?
I'm gonna pee on her ass out of here, right? She big bag. She
broke ass niggas and do that shit.
Man, hold on, man. Like, God, dog, man. Like,
cashing everybody.
Break the rubber bands, man. Take out the blue faces, man.
Throw that shit.
The blue strip, bro.
Like, hey, Edge, like I ain't playing with y'all.
Angie said it's on the floor, nigga.
What he say? Hey, what big boy say? What big boy saw the movie ATL?
This grown man business.
No, that's that part. Oh.
When he got hit with money,
you hit me in my mouth with that
this
money.
nigga done hit me in my mouth with some goddamn money.
That's what Edge just did. This nigga just hit me in my mouth with that goddamn money.
So disrespectful.
That's what Edge did.
Salute to Miss Pam with the cash app. I appreciate you.
Cowboy fan, he said I got 100 on layaway.
We got $100 soup on layaway. I haven't paid for it.
I got it. If your word good, I'll wait too. I'll wait. It just is your word good. Yeah, you got $100 like that by Christmas. Don't play.
That got you two raffle, Miss Pam.
Pray God, boy. She done whoop everybody ass.
Finish him.
Edgy, she funny.
Oh
for
my
that.
God.
G move.
Angela went
Detail,
off.
girl. That's a detail move right there.
Oh God.
That's so detailed what she
Took
did,
off the
bro.
rubber band at the strip club, man.
Went
Man, I
Wham
swear
Bam
to
from the
God,
strip club
that's
on.
She the one that she the one in
Throwing
the
some
strip
ad. Hold
club.
on. Like,
I fuck
Who
with
done
that.
seen that throwing a little bit of money,
Man.
dropping it here and there, and she just take the wad and the stack and
You throwing hundreds at the strip club. She ain't throwing one. She just-
Hey, I would hate to be at a strip club with Edgy. I see how she'll get damn.
boy.
I'm like, damn, like,
He
see,
broke.
I'm one of them.
Make
I'm
my
making
heat
work.
shrivel up, boy.
I'm making work, bro. Like,
Make it work.
man, I don't care how much cash in my pocket, bro. I'm gonna be that dude holding $1. She gonna be working.
I know he.
And then after about 3 minutes of work, I'm gonna drop that $1 and
Bruh,
then go get another one. And do that.
I'm gonna tell you that was y'all remember Tip Drill? And Nelly came with that credit card, boy. That was Nelly.
Yeah.
I slid it down the crack.
No, bro. Oh my God, dog.
Hell no!
Oh my God, bro. That's Henny. That's Henny. Oh my God.
Woo, man, shit.
All over. Show
But we done-
over. We finna go throw this money. We gotta throw the money.
God.
Throw money.
OG, but
Throw
she not
money.
fucking around today. Shit. No, man. And Rebel really said, I know what Rebel. I know what Rebel really saying with that though. She sending a message, bro. She really saying she fucked with us, and I appreciate that.
Hold on. Here we go.
I appreciate that.
That's love right there.
That's major love, man. Appreciate that. Like that's some real money she threw at us. She ain't wasteful. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Like
Straight love.
yeah.
The big.
That's not even
They both say
love.
shit. No,
Love.
hey, Drake, I'm dead ass on that. Listen, I learned strip club etiquette.
God,
I know real strip club etiquette. See, some of y'all got the
boss
wrong
ain't
strip
it.
club etiquette. I'm being all the way honest, man. See, all of y'all that be throwing money in the air, you and thinking that, hey, I ain't gonna pick up no money on the floor. Listen, if y'all fools throw money in the air and it end up on my table,
It's over with. It's getting reused, nigga.
Reused, get rethrown.
what you think I'm finna throw it on her? Yo, goofy ass threw it in the air and it hit my table. This my money. That's real etiquette. Some of y'all be on that, man, put that on the stage, man. Put that on the stage. Man, fuck you, man. It's my money now, man. Your dumb ass threw it in the air. You gotta target that dollar. You gotta go specifically to her,
Great God.
wave it, make her work, and then throw it. Y'all boys don't have no etiquette.
Hey, Lou,
Throwing it all in the air. Hell wrong with you?
Lou, kill it real quick.
Somebody say boss getting escorted out. Wouldn't be the first time.
That part.
Wouldn't be the first.
be
I got
last.
escorted out. Man, don't be throwing that money in the air. That boy
He
say,
said,
"Facts,
"Don't
boss.
throw it
I'm
in
done
the
that a
air."
few
It's crazy.
times." Swear to God, man, me and my boy sit back laughing at these goofies be throwing it in the air like they doing something, and this shit landing all on my head. Shit. Damn, bro. Well, you must have meant that for me.
Dear Lord, we are coming here tonight thanking you for the gracious gifts that have been bestowed upon us, dear Lord. We ask you to cover the individual who sent it, Father God, right now. We just appreciate you for all of the bountiful gifts on this evening. In your name, I pray. Sincerely am.
All right, I'm done, dude. That boy start praying on me, bro. Got me feeling like trash talking about strip club. Damn.
Bruh, oh my God. Kick it, Lou. Jesus. It was thrown completely the hell off, man.
I
Like,
can't wait to draft week, man. So y'all get ready for draft week 2, man.
man.
Are we all working together draft week? We
You
ain't
know what I'm
even
saying?
talking
About,
about
we need to find out what's in there so I can finish this thumbnail. I didn't told Henny Monday at 4
I gotta
a.m.,
send the picture.
Send the picture. Send the picture. If you
Are
got
we working together? Are you working on draft day?
yeah,
Yeah.
Not that evening.
So day 1 you ain't working. No, I'm talking about with us. We working.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about your job.
Oh shit, my
I'm talking about are we working on
yeah,
draft day?
dog. Absolutely.
That boy said, "No, I ain't
He said,
working."
no, I ain't working. No, the draft on Cowboys and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm with you on that. You know what I'm saying?
In there like
Like,
swimming.
this
Somebody
is
say
your
boss
real,
bitch at the
your
entrance.
real job, Amp. Your real job.
Your
Over here
real
on this
job, bro.
computer.
Your real
Your real
job.
job, bro.
You know what I'm saying? For
Somebody
real.
say boss pitch at the entrance.
I ain't gonna like, hey,
Don't
bro,
let him in.
it was gonna be a secret, bro, but y'all gonna, well, we got something special for y'all on what's the name? DC Universe, man. Y'all gonna love it.
Oh hell yeah! Somebody say y'all having a show. Fuck yeah!
Yeah, I'm talking about Henny Amp. Y'all gonna love it.
There's shit in the woods.
No, y'all gonna love it. We got a new intro. Oh, you know what?
New intro
I talk too
coming.
damn much. Yeah,
They probably didn't hear you.
it's okay. Yeah,
heard
They didn't hear him because of the thunderstorm.
they
Yeah.
ain't heard a damn thing. It's okay. We got a new thumbnail for you. How about
It's
that?
still raining.
You got a new thumbnail for you.
Nah, man, I'm excited, man. Let me get my final words real quick, man.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Let me start with Jesse. You know, one of the main things is you can believe in Christian Parker and critique players and still want him to have the best players. That's the last thing I say about Jesse. I like Jesse. I don't think everybody will always agree with every take. He always been solid. I just don't agree with that part. You know, I really hope that people stop lumping all content creators into one category, because then that's gonna force us to try to address stuff that might not even be directed at us. You know what I mean? Some things is directed at specific individuals. I wish we just call out the individuals. You know what I'm saying? Just go right to them. Like, I called out people for, especially people that's directing their shit at me. I'm coming right back at you, you know? So that's the issue with Jesse on my final word. And also I would say this in terms of BPA. Obviously there's no such thing as pure BPA, because if one of the quarterbacks dropped, we wouldn't take him.
Right.
But BPA in terms of just what's best for your team, and just being all the way honest, man, the way that the draft is aligning, likely it's gonna be a weapon. It's gonna be a Sadiq sitting there. It's gonna likely be a Tyson sitting there. It's gonna be a Lemon sitting there. The way that the draft is starting to align, I would be more so disappointed if we reach for need. And I'm just glad that Shotty even showed last year that he not that type. Because if he really reached for need last year, he would have went with Matthew Golden. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't. He stayed firm, and he's picked Booker, and it worked out better for us. I would want us to do the exact same thing. If you get a chance to get somebody like a Tyson, or you can get somebody like a Tate, or you can get somebody like a Lemon, just go get the motherfucker. And then get back to work like you did in the offseason and go get your edge then. I totally agree with Lou on this. I hope we get wiped out on edge. I hope all them edges are gone, bro. Because I'm trying to win now. And if I'm trying to win now, it is not good judgment to trust any rookie at edge. Now, year 2, sure. Falk year 2, probably better. Falk year 3 might be dope as fuck. I do not trust Falk on no year 1. Get the fuck out of here. 12 or 20, I ain't trying to hear it. I ain't trying to hear nothing about Mezzador, none of them. None of them. Because the chances of them being instant impact is too low for me to be betting on hope. I ain't doing it. That's my final word.
I'll give mine, then I'll disappear. I'll never be down with Keldrick Falk. I don't give a damn if it's year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. And listen, this is no disrespect to him, but history says that pass rushers coming into the league with little to no pass rush production in college do not eventually blossom. They don't become the Neil Hunter. The Neil Hunter is an anomaly. He is the exception and not the rule. So I want to avoid pass rushers that can't rush the passer. You wouldn't want to draft a receiver that can't catch. You don't want to draft a quarterback that can't throw. Same rule applies here to pass rusher. If you can't rush the passer, you know, if you can't get sacks against Tulsa and shit like that, you ain't finna come in this bitch and beat Malata. You ain't finna go out here and beat no Trent Williams. You just hang that shit up, man. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, I am not scared of BPA. You know, if Jeremiah was there, you push everybody and their mama down. For old ladies in your way, put ass down and pray that she got a life alert, and you get your ass up. Like if Jordan Tyson is there, he's the best player. If Jordan Tyson is there, he's the best player at this point, man. Just have 3 gangsters. Like you just gotta hope and pray that the Lord touches Jerry Jones' heart, and they don't play politics with the wide receivers, and you just have 3 gangster ass wide receivers for the next 3 or 4 years, however long that you keep George Pickens, right? At this point, man, it's all about just getting better. Like I'm a double down on this. I would much rather have a great offensive player than a garbage, booted cheeks, shitty defensive prospect just because you needed to have a defensive player. Don't just cross a box on your list. Actually get a motherfucker that can help your team, man. And again, if you dry ass niggas on defense, you're still gonna be a defense. That's my final word.
Can I add one more thing to that final word? Because
go ahead.
Because it's already so dope, but the fact that like even a good defensive player, I don't want that over a great offensive player. You know what I'm saying? Like, because how you said it was like trash. You don't even got to be trash. I don't want good over great, bro. I want if you know what I'm saying. That's it.
Go ahead. You good? You Gucci?
No, that was it. That was it.
Okay. That was it on my end too.
We have a pretty hefty challenge ahead of us. We were asked to basically flip a defense in the off season, and it made us in a lot of ways numb to the other aspects of team building. BPA is definitely the best way to go according to need. Okay, there's some great players who could provide instant impact to your roster this season. So if we don't get the guy who you just had your hopes up for, guess what? It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the end of the world.
Facts.
To Jesse's point, it's not the end of the world. Because guess what? Even if we do get the guy that you wanted, who's to say that brother is going to be an instant impact and do everything that we wanted him to do? It's still a question mark. So again, that's why I felt so compelled to call Boss this morning, because I said, man, we are pushing potential over proven way too much.
Yep.
We are doing a disservice to this organization, like you said, because the vast majority of the fan base, they done started doing what? They done started quacking.
Yep.
So Jerry's trying to help scratch their itch.
Yep.
You got
defense at all costs.
Appreciate y'all being in here, but guess what? Boss got a voice. Henny got a voice. Lou got a voice. I got a voice. But every single individual in this chat has a voice. If you want to be the change, don't ask for it. Be it. Be the change you want to see. Make your voice heard. Because in the words of Michael Irvin, it's been how long?
In 30 fucking years.
And I'm tired of us doing the same rinse and repeat on every season. That's why I got this hat on. That's why I've been sporting it for a while now, because I want us collectively to make America's team great again. Y'all know what time it is. Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good becomes your better and your better becomes your best. Until next time, Cowboys Nation, y'all be blessed.
Yes, sir. Hey, not much of my final words. Like y'all already know, did a show earlier today and everything like that. I want the Dallas Cowboys to do what they got to do to get to 6. BPA, sometimes BPA is not on this team, but guess what? Good ain't good enough. You feel me? One thing I ask for as we do this, there is no more room for experiments. That's all I ask for. No experiments, no maybes, and everything like that. Development happens naturally, but you can't force development just because you got a new coach. Just because you got a new coach don't mean, and we trust his coaching and his development, don't mean we can give him anything. Even great coaches want great players. Like you look at Nick Saban. Name me a year Nick Saban preferred 3 stars over 5 stars. I'll wait. Name me a year Georgia prefers 3 stars over 5 stars. I wait. Name me a year, even in basketball with Popovich or someone the Belichick and everything like that. Did he prefer a worse quarterback and Tom Brady just because he felt like he's just a great coach? No. Pride coming before the fall and everything like that. I appreciate everybody for coming out. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the content of everybody's channel so you don't miss lives like this. Everybody is going crazy. Keystone, get at me if you really
Keystone day 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, Keystone, get at me and send me a clear 4K picture for the thumbnail and everything like that. You be ready. We're gonna have a great show for y'all. Because y'all know who put on the best. You know who put on the best. 3 day. You know who put on the best.
Real talk. I should be super.
Yeah, 3 day. And you know we're gonna come with our homework.
Like on the cool, bro. Like on the cool. Can you put the screen on 4 of us real quick?
Yeah.
Dog, who out Henny left? Damn.
Yeah,
it was
I ain't gone.
Entertaining. Oh, dog, it was nothing more entertaining than that draft last year, bro. That whole.
Oh, we was making monumental. We was shaking the whole earth.
And not just because we got it right with Booker.
Quality.
But the passion, bro.
Yeah.
The real discussions, real good back and forth. Also knowing and was prepared for every team. We didn't miss not one pick, bro.
We did it.
We did
our homework.
We did our homework on every team, and we was hitting them as they was coming. We didn't miss not one thing. So now, I mean, like, yeah, everybody know that DC universe entertaining as hell, especially when you add these dudes. When you add L personality, his ass gonna come up with so many goofy ass, dope ass metaphors, and then he ain't gonna cut somebody out, but be telling the truth. He gonna bully somebody. Like, I was low key mad at him for a second when he walked off, but I understood it was the passion. My dog walked off. He come back for 50 minutes, bro. This was day 1 of the draft.
So I had to call my daddy, nigga.
This dude was talking to his daddy, real talk. He left, and I didn't see him for 50 minutes, bro. He was at 31 by the time he sat back down, bro.
That man, real life had to calm down, bro.
That boy, real life, dog, but it was live and it was dope.
It was genuine.
It was genuine. It was real. My dog saw the pick. That boy said, "Man, fuck," and I ain't see him for 50 more minutes, bro.
Man, don't forget, he saw the pick like 15 minutes before they announced it.
Man, he was being handy. Like, I don't know how, but he be getting everything quick. He.
Like, damn, that boy. Hey, I be on live this nigga all the time. His internet don't never work. But guess what? On that draft night,
man,
with Jordan Schultz, I don't know what he is. That boy be adding them 2 extra hangers on that thing, man.
He's scared to be, man. I be like, I don't know who he following, but that boy know who to follow, bro.
Boy,
yeah.
And that's genuine because we love this shit. You know, we can't be duplicated or replicated. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no rapper. Tell landlord to come here. Oh yeah. Landlord will be here. You know the trap gonna be in the
and tell landlord I really want to know who Jesse was sneak dissing. I really do want to.
I think I know too. I'll be honest with you. It's okay. That's a conversation for off camera and everything like that.
Because he really did go at somebody when he was like, "Some of y'all need to shut up." Oh, hey, wait, damn, what we talking about?
I think I just saw it. It's okay.
The reason y'all need to tune in.
I know who it is. I think
I know it is.
All your draft needs is because, like DJ Khaled said, we the best.
We the best.
Just that simple. We are the best. Who else gonna compare?
Yes, sir.
I wait.
But make sure, like I said again, I can't say it enough, to like, share, and subscribe to the content, man. We appreciate all of y'all. We out.
Let's get ready to rumble!
BPA.
BPA, dog. BPA.